Hi partakers, it's yet another Sunday and another beginning of week that should be inspiring for you, to let you know that we're starting a new week. We should keep in the spirit of wellness, and that's what we're here to do on the Your Take Show. My name is Amanda. If you're new here, I'm so glad you've actually tuned in with us. We're a family that focuses on wellness through nutrition, how you eat, how you handle food, and how you treat food so that it can treat you well in return. So on the show today, we'll start with our food throne, and in the food throne, we shall have soya bean. As you can see in the pictures being displayed, soya bean is one of those most used foods all over the world. Some people use it as a sauce in form of just the soybeans. Others will use it as a snack, the soya beans that people eat as a snack that have been either roasted or kind of fried, and then others will make soy sauce out of it. Others will have soy milk, so it's used in different ways across the world, and that's a good thing because it has very many benefits. It is very, very rich in fiber, particularly insoluble fiber, so it helps to make our stomach lining healthy. That will help us prevent different types of cancers like colon cancer, that will help us have better bowel movements and just keep our stomach lining integrity right. It also has some calcium content, which is definitely good for our bones and our muscles, so that's something that we should look forward to when we are having our soya bean. Now, soya bean is also a very good alternative for those that are lactose intolerant. If you can't take cow milk, then you can run to soy milk because that is available as well, and it may not give you those particular side effects. So that's it for soya bean. Let's head into our discussion room. Starting us off in the discussion room is actually two people, Solomon Prince and MC Selvik. And this is going to be a very interesting question. Sit back and listen. It says, kindly advise on healthy benefits of marijuana and if it can help cure COVID. So first of all, guys, COVID is such a gray area right now. People are still doing research on it, so don't be fooled that there's something that's conclusive or definite as of now. That doesn't mean you shouldn't be trying to boost your immunity. Now, marijuana is, something that's very controversial. It might be medicinal in some instances, helping you to relieve you of pain, helping you to, have a more calm feeling in your body system. But at the end of the day, marijuana also has side effects that we should be worried about. So that's why I will not be quick to tell you to run to marijuana, because some of the side effects are just, they outweigh the good that you can get from marijuana, and yet you can get those same benefits from other organic herbs and spices in our very, very blessed land, Uganda. So some of the side effects could be, you're losing control, you're having hallucinations, you're not living in reality, so it takes you away from reality for a bit, just the way alcohol does to people that, are either drunk or knocked out. So you wouldn't want to have to deal with that, right? And especially this local version of marijuana is more tough on our body systems than the synthetic type, which is actually supposed to be prescribed. So I would say that if you're going to do anything related to marijuana, please have it prescribed by your doctors. Otherwise, I don't think it's worth the effort, really. I think you can get the benefits that it offers you from other things. For example, the calming effect you can get from chamomile. So MC Selvik and Solomon Prince, please try and utilize the rest of the herbs and spices that we have in our very blessed country. Second question is Atu Gonza's question, and they were asking, what are the healthy benefits of eating cloves? Cloves are a spice, for those that may not know. So people actually grind these cloves to get a powder, and that's what they use in so many of their cooking dishes, maybe teas as well, baking also. It has it's a little bit pungent, it's like pleasant. It's in between there, but it gives you an excited feeling. So yes, but cloves have in particular very important natural substance in them called eugenol. Now this is really good for helping us to fight inflammation in our body systems, and that means you will have better coordination, you'll have pain relief, you will have there's that soothing it gives you if you're feeling, you know, pain or discomfort. So it's also really pretty good for, you know, tummy aches. So yes, those are the benefits that you may derive from cloves. You're boosting your immunity, but you're also making sure you have enough anti-inflammatory substance in your body system to help you fight unpleasant effects of all the environmental toxins that actually, you know, disturb our body systems. Number 3 is an anonymous person, and they were asking, is there any advice that you have on baldness? Please, if you know any medicine, let me know. I am too young to have this. Now, like I always say, as you see me here, a specialist in nutrition. There are specialists in other different fields as well, and do not shy away from going to them, because that means they have actually studied and prepared for this particular field. And that's why I would advise you to go and see a trichologist. Yes, that person does exist that would help you with, you know, improving hair growth, scalp health. And it's important that we see them, because you get very, very focused, you know, advice and recommendations that are more likely to produce results than not. But on the side of, you know, nutrition and wellness, as we try and stimulate hair growth, that is if your hair is not too far gone, or if genetics has not, you know, taken your hair too far away from, you know, our heads, then if you still have a chance and you still see some bit of hair there, then you might want to start incorporating massages. You know, massage your hair daily. It helps to let blood circulate quite easily within your, you know, scalp, so that the hair follicles can actually get the nutrients they need to grow and, you know, thrive. So massages, make sure you have essential oils in there. You can use tea tree oil, you can use rosemary oil, you can use ginger oil, even onion oil, simple onion oil at home to just massage. If you do not have the oils, you can try and use the waters that have these particular foods, and then keep massaging your skin and your scalp. Also, sleep is a good one. And definitely eating well. That means have a lot more herbs and spices and vegetables. Those promote hair health so much. The 4th question is Enos's question, and he was asking, does ginger consumption increase blood circulation? Yes, it does, because, you know, ginger is one of the most effective anti-inflammatory foods. And if you have those kinds of foods, then they fight any stress, oxidative stress that may have come onto, you know, our cells in our body system. And if your cells are healthier, that means your blood vessels in general will also be healthier to do their work. And so you'll be able to pump blood and, you know, distribute it all over the body where it needs to go much more better than if your cells or your blood vessels were either maybe clogged up with so much fat, or there were blockages, you know, or there were just so many different things that, you know, are affecting our blood vessels. So yes, that's how it actually helps us to ensure that we have better blood circulation in our body systems, Enos. Our last question is now coming in from Ziri, and Ziri says, I am in S for vacation, but when I was at school, I developed pimples, which I got rid of, but they left me with black spots. Advise me on what to use to get rid of black spots. Now, naturally, if we are going to go, you know, natural remedies, which I root for, then you're going to need to have these foods that seem to have yellow, red, orange, an orange bright color on them, because most of these have a pigment or pigments, that characteristic pigments that actually help our skins to get a little lighter. So where you have dark spots, you will have a more lighter complexion as you go along. So things like carrots, things like tomatoes, things like what else? Tomatoes, carrots. I guess let's go with those for now. Yes, but you get the drift of what I'm saying. All those very bright colored fruits, vegetables, and herbs and spices, even turmeric, by the way, will do you a great deal to try and you know, get rid of those dark spots. All you have to do is make a paste out of the powder that you get, and then, you know, just apply, massage a little bit on the dark areas or the dark spots that you see, and, you know, do it consistently, and you'll see better results as you go along. Remember to be patient with yourself. if you're an ardent follower of this program, you know that now it is time for the take of the week, right? So the take of the week this week is coming in from MC Sugar, but let me take you back to how we got to MC Sugar's comment. So on the Facebook page, I have not yet told you how to join all our social media platforms. What? Let's do that right now. So on Facebook, there is a very engaging nutrition community and wellness community. You want to go there. If you love this show, then you'll definitely love that space as well. So head down there and follow the page. The page is Amanda Twebaze-Nutritionist. I also do have a YouTube channel under the same names, Amanda Twebaze-Nutritionist. Then I do have a food blog where I write about food and just the lessons that we could all learn from this food. The blog name is amandatwebaze.blogspot.com. On Instagram, my handle is Food Witness, and also if you want to just send your inquiries via WhatsApp and you find that easier for you, the number is 0782 152610. Yes, let's get back to MC Sugar who was talking. So on the group, we had a meme that was posted where there was a baby who was trying to break eggs. He was breaking eggs actually, thinking that they were balls. So he thought he was, throwing balls, and they were breaking instead. So he asked his mom, "Why are they not bouncing like a football, mommy?" And this is what MC Sugar had to say. MC Sugar said, "I swear I love babies. My son drives everything in the house as a car, including the cat." Can you imagine? Babies, they find happiness and pleasure in anything, right? We should learn from them. Then he says, "Bambi, sometimes I hear the cat crying. Kumbe, he has sat on it and he is twisting the ears as a motorcycle." So that was just something to get us, laughing. I think MC Sugar has a very lively child. Kudos to him. Cheers to him. We can all learn from him. Let's just be happy, use whatever we have to live the life that we want, and our dreams are valid. He wants a car, so he used the cat as a car in his house. Well, that was it for the take of the week. We are now heading into the wellness quote just before I say bye-bye. The wellness quote comes in from Saint Francis. Is it Frances or Francis? Please let me know by communicating back on all the social media platforms. Well, Saint Francis says, "Have patience with all things, but first with yourself." So usually we want things to happen quick for us, right? If it's a weight loss program, we want the weight to be seen in like the next 4 days. If it doesn't happen within then we are like, no, you know what, this program is not working. And that goes to show us that at that point, we are not having patience with ourselves. Actually, most beautiful things come out of patience. You have to wait for them, you have to work for them at the same time. One little step every single day towards your main goal. So the thing is, have patience with yourself first. Please do not pressure yourself. As long as you're doing the work, as long as you're seeing you improve and get better, then be sure that you will reach whatever goal that you need to attain at one point in time. You need to keep the hope alive, you need to be positive, and be gentle with yourself, because at the end of the day, it is you doing the work. If you're not kind to yourself, then who will? If you're not kind to yourself, how will your body drive you to actually do all that you need to achieve your goals? So be patient with all things, but first with yourself. We are ended with the show now, which is sad, but it's also a great thing because, like I said, we'll start a new week, and I hope as you go into this next week, just go into it with positivity. I know the times have been hard, we are losing patience, but hang in there, be as positive as you can, because we're about to get to the good side of the world and life. So until next week, I will see you soon. Remember that wellness is an adventure, and I do love you. Until next time, bye.